Hi, we are Before the Sirens from Hitchin.
You're watching A.D.K.
This is Club 85.
And this is Metal to the Masses.
Okay, welcome back to Club 85. Heat 4, first band tonight was Before the Sirens. Big fan of this band. Lots of memorable songs, ones we all know, came out tonight. Glad the sound issues from the very beginning sort of disappeared after a couple of bars, which is really good. I wouldn't like to see that carrying on. But yeah, great sound for the rest of the set. Adam's vocals superb. The opening song had great rhythm from the Adam on bass and the drummer. Really drove that first opening song, which I don't think I've heard before. Might be a new one. But yeah, really top band. Really hope they do well in this competition. Great performance tonight, boys.
Okay, so Before the Sirens have just finished their set. Had a blinder as always solid performance from the guys. Wasn't actually the best sound I've ever heard from them, but they are still consistent time and time again. So it'll be a real shame if they don't get through. So best of luck, guys.
Yep, just watch Before the Sirens. This band just gets better every time. I always go back to two bands in this band, Helmet and Quicksand, and I think they really do take their groove and also their approach to alternative rock, but they're very vicious, this band. When they play a breakdown, we're talking extreme metal breakdowns, and I always say it as well, Alan, he has mastered the art of singing in aggressive music and doing it in a mature way. I don't feel like I'm listening to a band, that are playing teenage angst songs. He really is a bit like Daniel Tompkins of Tesseract. He has worked out a way that you can put conventional singing into aggressive music. So impressive. Love the groove. The last song I don't think I've heard before. That was really quite fast for them. And elements of early 2000s metalcore, but again, the vocals carry it. Other than Scarlet Envy, these are probably the best songwriters in the competition. Great performance. Well done, Alan. Well done, boys.
Hi, we are Water on Wings.
We are from Hertfordshire.
You're watching A.D.K.
This is Club 85.
And this is Metal to the Masses.
Oh,
Okay, tonight's second band, War Torn Wings. Been looking forward to seeing these guys again ever since shared the bill with them at last year's Ballstock Festival. Really enjoyed that. Open with one of my favourites off their EP, the Sin Beneath My Skin. Really good. Excellent sound. You've got beautiful angelic vocals from Jen, contrasted by her husband Charles' demonic growls. Excellent. He's fantastic guitarist. Some great leads. Solid rhythm section, excellent band. Hope they do well in this competition.
Okay, so War Torn Wings have just done their set. Really solid performance from the guys. I haven't seen them before live, so just really didn't know what to expect. Really like the balance of vocals between the clean and the heavy vocals. Yeah, not really anything I could really criticise. The only thing, there was a few songs I guess where I didn't quite get the transitions from the clean to the heavy, so it felt a little bit unbalanced maybe for me, but that's just personal listening. But yeah, I thought a really good set overall.
So just watched War Torn Wings. I've been looking forward to this band. My friend Alan Bryant Lowe is in the band. He left Scarlet Envy. He's joined this new band. I didn't know what they sounded like. Excellent performance from the band. I think Charles stands out. I'm guessing he's the main songwriter. It's probably a bit like, let me give you a football analogy. The 1994 World Cup, Hristo Stoichkov led Bulgaria to the semi-finals. You can tell who the world-class person is in the band. Alan Lowe was excellent. Actually, towards the end of the set, I thought the bass player really livened up as well. Same with the blonde-haired guitar player. I thought he put in a good performance. The vocalist, really strong voice. Some of the choruses I couldn't quite hear. And I'm thinking, are they a traditional heavy metal band with prog elements or a prog metal band with traditional elements? And I would say, judging by the last song, when you've got a vocalist who doesn't know what to do because there's a lot of different modulations and technical musicianship, that means you're a prog band. Really surprised by them. I wasn't expecting them to sound like that. They've got a good chance of going far in this competition. Well done.
Hey, we're John from Hertfordshire. You're watching A.D.K.
This is Club 85.
And this is Metal to the Masses.
guys, that's Drown set completed on stage. Very different sort of style of music that comes to this venue. Doesn't happen very often. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of early 2000s metalcore. Reminded me of bands like a bit of like Incubus. Also had a vocal style quite similar to A Different Engine. So I quite like that. A little bit of mathcore thrown in there as well. So yeah, really interesting from Drown.
So we've just watched Drown. That was an interesting set. It's like a math rock interpretation of classic English punk. Very unusual to hear a regional accent in the vocals. I'm hearing bands like At the Drive-In and Drive Like J-Room. But what I hear as well, when you go into the really aggressive dynamics, you're still looking for melody in there, which is quite paradoxical. You don't really hear that in heavy music other than in post-hardcore and in that kind of like original emo music. I'm not talking crap like My Chemical Romance. Emo when it's a serious genre of music. Triggered when it's a serious genre of music, which was influenced by Husker Du and bands like that. It was odd. That was quite impressive, very sophisticated. What are your thoughts?
Everything about it, I should have liked it, but I actually really fucking enjoyed it. So for me, it was a cross between Loathe and sort of like a very good band, and like a cross between sort of Alexis on Fire. They had obviously the British front vocal. Again, it's not normally my cup of tea, but they just did it really well. Everything was cohesive. Stage-wise, they came out swinging straight away. As soon as they came out, their live performance was just a unit. Really good. I really enjoyed almost everything they did. I thought that it was poignant, I thought it was good, and I thought everything about it was just full of attack. Yeah, I'll be really interested to see where they go kind of from here. I really enjoyed the three vocals. So yeah, I think all in all, I think personally they absolutely smashed it.
I think they were very confident when on stage. This is a band that really in that borderlands between dissonance and melody. And it's like when you give someone a manual for a new piece of software and then you expect them to read the instructions, and then the true artist just thinks, what can we do that are not in these instructions? That's how they approach their guitars. No guitar teacher will be able to teach what they're doing.
It was very, the songwriting was good, it was just really good. Like, I can't, nothing else can really say.
Intelligent music.
It was just good. It was just really good, really to the point. Cohesive live unit. Yeah, definitely a band to watch out for. Are they going to come across like that on the CD? I don't know. But live, definitely check it out live. Really good.
One other thing, are they going to go down well with a metal audience? I'm not sure. That really is in your post-hardcore type, type music. Well, I was impressed. I think they did a great job tonight. Well done, guys.
Hi, we're Estranger. We're from Hitchin. This is A.D.K.
This is Club 85.
And you're watching Metal to the Masses.
Okay, tonight's last competing band, Estranger. again, another band very difficult to categorise and put into a genre. Remind me very much of last week's guest headliners in Different Engine. Chaotic, unconventional song structure and sound, but you can't take away the talent and the musicianship. I mean, they're creating some amazing sounds with the guitars and sort of dual vocals. Again, it's not something I'm really into, to be honest, but again, I'm sure they're an excellent band in their field, in their genre, but not really for me. But wish them all the best in the competition.
Okay, so we have Estranger just done their set. A very interesting mix of different styles, genres. Very hard to put your finger on it. It's got elements of bands like Mr. Bungle kind of thrown in there for a little bit. It's a little bit of prog rock thrown in with avant-garde metal. So yeah, very interesting for the band. I don't know how they could hear on stage sometimes. There's a little bit of syncing up in their playing. It's a little bit off at times, but I think that was just, there's a lot going on musically, and it's a little bit hard to sometimes do that if you haven't got your ears in. Yeah, good set from the guys.
Okay, we've got Andrew Bisgrove here from Praetorian and Nomadic Raid. He's going to give us an analysis of the unbelievable performance by Estranger, Estranger as he calls it. Call it in English.
Yeah. So basically, if you ever love your like mathy, rocky sort of like style or sound, this is like right up your alley. Like, just think of like Bunch of Reasons, Frank Turner's like old band Million Deads, freaking like first 3 albums of Big Pyro, maybe Arcane Roots as well. Like, just basically math rock to like the point of like insaneness. Like, I mean, like Steve from I've spoken to Steve a couple of times. He's an amazing dude, lovely dude as well. I mean, I know the drummer especially himself. Those when to get the right like tempos and like speed and everything else. Absolute just chaos. Like you can tell from his blast beats, his texture things, how you know jazz influence sort of.
That's the thing, right? That's what comes through, isn't it? Like, to be the drummer in this band, you need a PhD in music from a top university. I just can't believe that he's falling on this stuff. I mean, yeah, so the guitar player had a Dillinger Escape Plan t-shirt on. This is Dillinger Escape Plan without the blast beats and the screaming. Incredible. But when I hear math rock, everyone talks about that band Black Midi. I didn't hear them at all.
Black Midi is like that, also Ken Mode as well. Like the Sam's as well.
To me, Ken Mode is like an extreme metal version of Swans. Whereas Black Midi, I actually don't hear that much technicality in the drums. That tonight, me and this guy next to me, we're watching the chord shapes that he's fretting on his fucking guitar. Don't even attempt that at all. I don't even know what he's doing. It's like they're looking for this really strange borderland again between dissonance and melody. Very technical. We call it, it is really aggressive math rock, isn't it?
They would be like very suitable in like Tech Fest or like maybe 2003.
How do you write music like that? Like, imagine in a rehearsal room saying, right, I've got this one progression and we're going to build it into 16 and the drums are going to come in and do 110 different parts just to get to that 16 section.
Like, I don't know the clue.
It's fucking mathematics for music like this.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
You just have to have like so
Yeah. But it's so unorthodox. They're not even doing anything that's like pentatonic or playing in key. This is just incredible. I'm pleased that I'm not a musician because I don't know how you would ever follow a band like that.
insane.
Yeah, insanity.
Yeah, like any of those bands tonight, for deserve it, honestly. I'm not going with any of the logo for but you know, Estranger, the one night, once again, I found it's very difficult to say because it's not lopsided, once again, like last week, it's just...
The standard is so high, and I'm so proud to be here. It's an absolute pleasure to analyse it. Well done, Estranger.
Hi folks, we are Ferguson.
We're from London.
You are watching A.D.K.
This is Club 85.
And this is our headline, and Metal to the Masses.
What a way to finish the evening. Nice guest headlines. Phobetor, absolutely brilliant. Technical death metal, fantastic. Absolutely love this stuff. Saw them here, Taylor last year. Excellent. Deborah's vocals are incredible. She stands centre stage and she stares straight ahead, head banging between her lines. Absolutely great performance. Musicianship's great as well. Fantastic. Well done. Hope to see you again soon, guys.
Okay, so there we go. That was Phobetor, or however you want to pronounce Phoebe something, who just played this evening. Classic heavy death metal. What can you say? I know Kirk and Andy are big into it. Not really my sort of thing, but I thoroughly enjoyed their set. She's got a great pair of lungs on her. Really just powered out those vocals, and great performances from the rest of the band as well. So well done.
Phobetor, what a death metal band. One of the few death metal bands in the last few years that actually keep me interested in this genre. Do you know the reason why? Memorable guitar riffs, and Deborah is fantastic as a vocalist. Obviously we've got Ben Ash playing live, who's a legend, he's ex-Carcass, ex-Satyricon, he plays the industry guy. This band are fantastic. Great work. Shit, this guy just walked in front of the video. But yeah, Stan he's called, that's his name. Yes. But fantastic, really good show, and extreme metal, and it's catchy. Does that make sense? Fantastic, man.
But now the time has come to find out who is going through to the quarterfinals. First of all, once again, big chin to all the lads tonight who presented it all out on stage. They were all fucking awesome. Whatever happens tonight, they put on amazing shows. We'll have them back. We ain't seen the last of them. So, the first band going through to the quarterfinals is going to be the Sirens! The next band going through to the quarterfinals. I can announce that it is... Oh, for fucking up again. Estranger! But seriously, Portal Wings, Drown, you guys were fucking awesome. We'd love to have you back here at Club 85. So let's hear it for them as well, please. They were awesome. We will be back here next week, of course. You'll hear more of my novel ramblings into a wireless microphone. I love the breeze. But thank you so much for coming down, supporting Club 85, supporting those that matters of what we do. We would be nothing without you guys, so thanks to you, every single one of you, for sharing this evening with us. We'll be back next week, and in the meantime, I'm going to go and get more drinks. Cheers! Bye!